Hello, everyone. So, Father keeps showing me something, and I didn't think it was important in any of the other videos, and I just kept putting it off. So, I'm eating with my daughter, and I'm looking at my plate, and I see it. So when he kept my boxes, um, when I went to go get the U-Haul, and my daughter got beat up by the neighbor. But inside the house, he had tied a wiring around the doorknob and something else, so we couldn't get in. So my daughter wanted to bust it open, but because it was his apartment, I was afraid he'd have us arrested. But I know that my stuff was in there. He even kept water that I paid for. He kept a lot of stuff of mine, and I got it. He would just drop it off at the new apartment in the middle of the night. And then the other thing that keeps coming back to me, so about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was sleeping and something came to me in my sleep and wanted me to eat something. And I heard this small voice in the background tell me, don't eat that. And then I went to eat it. So what happened was this thing had dropped it in my mouth. And as soon as it touched my mouth, I had sat up and spit it out, and I repented right away. And I've been, I want to expose it because I keep seeing it in my mind and it's bothering me because it happened in my sleep. So when I was talking about people who astral travel, so when they do spells, they can also do it that way as well. So when that happened to me, the only thing I had playing in my room was scripture, and I haven't had any problems since. But Father wants you guys to be aware that these things do happen to people, and I have no idea who's attacking me in this form. But none of that started until I got onto this job. And when I got fired, um, that's when the heavy activity um, was around. I mean, it was a lot of weird stuff. But because I know how to pray and I have the right people to go to, they helped me. And so we were protected, and I'm still protected. But Father just wanted it to be very clear to everyone witchcraft does exist. People do dabble in it. I wasn't even aware. I thought it was just like Halloween stuff, whatever. I didn't take it serious. But this is serious. It's called spiritual warfare, and it's serious. So if you feel anything, or you have spirits up walking up and down your hallway, or you see things you think, it's just my mind, it's not. Reach out and get help. Go online. YouTube has a lot of prayers to help in this area. Pray to God. He will send the right people to you. Ask Him. Please send me to the right people. And another thing, too, prayer is free. Any church be more than willing to help. They'll come and clear the house. So people want to charge big bucks? Absolutely not. But some churches do like to have a donation or your services of volunteer work. So, you know, but don't pay for it because you don't have to. And there's prayers that you can use too that are able to do it. But if you have fear, it's hard to do it yourself. It's just better to have somebody from a church to come out and they'll take care of you. All right. So that's what I needed to let you guys know. And sorry about that. He also wanted me to share too. So right before he left me with that big apartment, I was at his house around my birthday because the new apartment was not available until May. So it's my birthday. It's the day before my birthday, and I wanted to drink. And he made me drink outside. I had to pee at people's houses, and because he wouldn't let me in the house at all. And he finally left the door unlocked. I had a key, but again, he uses that iron rod wiring to keep me from entering the house. He was very controlling. He was that was the person I went out with 3 years ago who was not good, but he very controlling. And what I didn't like, this really bothers me more than anything. So the next day is my birthday, and I had not seen my high heel shoes. And all of a sudden they're laying on the floor. When I get up in the morning, he put them by my bed. He expected me to go out with him on my birthday. I went out with somebody else. Absolutely not. Would not go out with him. So he gave me silent treatment. 3 weeks is what he did. And that was okay. He was out of my hair. Didn't bother me at all. But the really creepy part was he was so childish. He wouldn't even take my dog for a walk. And he didn't like my dog. My dog didn't like him either. She was always on alert. Always. And so if anyone is dating somebody like this, please find help and get out because I don't know what his purpose was to treat me that way. Um, I'm very independent. I was very independent when I met him, and he tried to dominate and kill and destroy. So, all right, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Peace.